What's up, Go World? This is your man, Rephlektion. Rephlektion. Doing it big again. Representing Christ in all we do. We sitting with my man, Ezell and C. Hines. Two of God's anointed elite. They're doing it big for Christ. Doing it in a different way. Y'all gonna hear it today. They got some videos and stuff we're gonna get up on Go TV pretty soon. And show y'all how to do it. And just let God use you. You know what I'm saying? And do it in your own way. C. Hines, tell the people a little bit about yourself, what you got going on, and we're gonna talk for a minute.
Alright, about me, welcome to C. Hines and Ezell, Prince Hines. I'm a preacher, producer, writer, and I'm an artist as well. Today we just got to represent as a family. We had J Bass, he got it open up the show earlier. More of a praise worship kind of choir guy. We have TJ Turner, more of a neo soul kind of hip hop artist. We got my man Ezell. That's quartet with a kick. That's what we like to call it. You dig? Myself, I just do what I do. Whatever God leads me to do, I do it any way possible. What I feel what people might think. They didn't give me the vision. God gave me the vision. We just trying to do our thing. And just represent it the best way we possibly can. Like right now, we just really trying to raise some things out. There's a single that's going to be coming out in the next 2-3 weeks. Actually, Turn the Loose is going to be the follow-up. And the single is actually going to be called Good Lord. And that particular song was written sitting in the studio, just kind of talking about some issues that guys go through in this economy and the spiritual battle that we in every day. Okay, yeah. So the song was written in the studio, and we were just sitting down talking about the battle, the struggle that men go through every day on a daily basis, trying to stay men, stay godly, basically trying to stay safe. And the song was birthed from that, and it's a really hot song. The song he did today, Turn Me Loose, speaks for itself. It speaks for itself, you know. Sit down, child. I can't sit down. God been too good to me.
Already. That's real talk. Ezell, about yourself, man.
Well, I just love the Lord, and I'm just trying to do, have a song, in other words, that touch people's lives. And some people have a lot of situations that goes on in their life, and they just don't know how to say it, and they know how to represent themselves very well. So I want to speak true songs, in other words, songs that have meaning. Not so much the old traditional screaming and hollering, but have a song with a word, to bring people out of their dead end life. I know the economy and everything that's happening so bad over people's lives right now, and they don't know how to get out of that situation. So they need a word, So this is what exclusive music and management is doing. We're doing something new, giving people a foundation, giving them hope, and just a solid, word to encourage somebody's life. So like the man said here, we're doing a song called Dear Lord, I'm writing you a letter. How many people in life need to just sit back and just write and talk to God? Everybody tried everything else. They tried situations after situation, but God is saying, I'm still here. Try me. I'm the one that can bring you out of your own situation. So that song is going to speak for itself. And sit down, child. Like my boy said, it speaks for itself. People trying to stop you from praising God your way, but somehow or another, they don't understand the praise that goes behind that situation. In other words, you could have been dead so many times, but God just gave you a chance, in other words, just to give Him praise. So that's just right within itself. So that's a new move, new hope.
Yeah, that's real talk, man. That's what I like to hear. There's so many different ways to praise God. And so many times people try to put us in a box of how we can praise God. You can only praise God by singing. You can only praise God by preaching. And there's so many different ways out there. That's why we do what we do. Because we know that there are people out there that want to praise God just by picking roses and giving them to somebody. That's a ministry. Somebody needs a rose to be uplifted. You know what I'm saying? So don't stop me from praising God how I want to praise God. Let God use me how He want to use me. You know what I'm saying? So I like that about you, man. You say you got life music. You know what I'm saying? We need to be speaking life into people, not death. The world want to speak so much death into people, but our job is to speak life into them and give them hope, like you said. Hope, and then you show them that there's a better tomorrow. Why did you choose music, man? Why did you choose music as a way of doing what you do?
When I was young, in other words, I had a speech impediment. So people didn't understand me. But I just moaned, and my mother just kept on telling me, she said, baby, people understand you more if you just moan sometimes. And sometimes if you hear the old singer say, the devil get mad because he don't understand what you're saying. So you got to moan your situation out. So that moaning turned into a song. The song turned into writing, you know, and when I see how the crowd responded to my gift, you know, I was able to touch people's life. The best moment in my life when I was at a convention and I was singing a song that God gave me, but I had to stop because God started speaking to me. There was somebody off in that convention was going home to take their own life, so I had to just sing a song that God gave me at that moment, and from that. It turned that whole situation around, and a young lady came to me and she said, listen, even though we all dress up, we all have problems and situations. So I needed that one song and another one to stop me from going home and just taking an overdose. So I see the impact, and I see how that pulled her out of that situation, and that from that point on, I just continue on through just singing and ministry.
That's real talk, real talk. Now, what about yourself, C-Head?
I was born into it.
You were born into it.
My dad was the first gospel recording artist on Atlantic Records.
Okay.
And it's pretty much it was a no-brainer. You got to my house, they put you on the drum set on behind the guitar. You didn't get punched, you got to the church.
Yeah.
And I did my first professional gig when I was 9 with the Shirley Season. I played the drums for it at the Houston Coliseum. Some of y'all might be a little too young to know the Coliseum. But it's a joint downtown. And it was always something that God had put into me the whole time. I went through sports, played college ball, got a chance, blessed enough to play pro ball. And everything led me back to music. In college, I tore my Achilles tendons. I was in a wheelchair for about 6 months. And it took me back to music. In the midst of playing ball, bouncing from team to team, things of that nature, that I was presented with some opportunities. From 97 on down to now, and I've did some tracks with Ice Cube. I've done some things with Muncher at Georgia Touchdown. I lead Jada Film, which is Todd Bridges Film Company out in LA. Did a few things with those kind of folks, and now God has led me to where we are now, and that's ministry for the streets. Because coming up, that was really to hold me. Quartet music was what we had. Traditional choir music was what we had, but it was nothing for that cat that was in the streets that was might not never get a chance to get to a church. That's right. And why go sing to church folk all the time? Are you really doing ministry, or you just rehearsing?
Yeah.
Matching skills.
It's not real ministry. You fishing in the fish tank.
Taking it to the street, give you something that you can put in your trunk, and it'll knock. So when you at the car wash, you don't mind banging some Zell, some Hines, some German, some J-Bang. Give you some substance, and give you something that you, in the middle of the night, you just don't know what to do.
That's real talk.
I'm trying to make loving God a cool thing.
Yeah. It is a cool thing.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm in the deacon suit. A lot of time I go play food, like you play the guitar, you sure?
Yeah.
You understand? Because it's stereotype. If you just like this, you can't possibly get ready for the church. Nah, you're right, I'm not going to church. I'm going out like Jesus did. Jesus sat down with the dice shoes, the alcoholic, the crack addict, if there was something like that.
Yeah.
That's what he did his thing.
Yeah.
He wasn't no big sign saying, I am Jesus. He just let his actions lead through and fester the people. That's how we want to do it. Take this thing to the streets. Have a good time doing it.
That's real talk, man. That's what the streets need. You know what I'm saying? The streets need people like you and I that's going to go out there and be real with them. Just be real with them for how we feel about Christ and look like we look and do what we do. You know what I'm saying? You come from the streets, be the streets. But be the streets for Christ. You know what I'm saying? So don't change what you do just because you change your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So that's real talk, man. Real talk. Well, I appreciate y'all taking time out to sit with me, man, do the interview. I hope that I know your ministry is definitely going to continue to be a blessing to others. Y'all be looking for them on GOAT TV. We're going to get them on GOAT Radio with some of the music. Let the people know real quick how to get in touch with you, man.
Get in contact. 832-203-9596. That's 832-203-9596. On MySpace, C Hines, HICHINES, or MySpace, exclusive music and methods. Find out anything you want to find out about Zell, myself, and the other artists that's on the label. If you're looking for a label, holler at us.
Already.
We work with and willing to work through with everybody. All we want